Welcome back to another episode of Week in Review. This week we're going to take a look at the Bacchus system and Gamescom 2948. So with that said, let's get started. Welcome back. So at number 7, we have the Eric Chiron Davis interview. This week saw an exclusive interview with Eric Chiron Davis, LA studio director for Star Citizen. The interview is mainly focused on development practices that CRG use as part of their games dev cycle, but there are some interesting quotes, with Eric talking about how many CRG staff are building a career and plan to spend their futures working at CRG. This is a really encouraging sign that the employees are as passionate about the project as we are, and I'll link the interview down below if you want to check it out. At number 6, we have the roadmap update. This week presents another week without a roadmap update, with no explanation from CRG. Last week, Chris implied that the roadmap would be coming this week, but as of yet we haven't seen it. It could be that CRG are just putting the finishing touches on it as they said, and hopefully we'll find out very soon. At number 5, we have lore content. So this week's lore content gave us a look at the Bacchus system, home to the Banu. The Banu were one of the first races that humans discovered, and this is believed to be their home system. Bacchus features 2 stars and 3 planets, and you can learn more about the system and its history at the lore content I've linked below. It's a really interesting look into the history of the Banu and their inner workings and origins. I'd really recommend checking it out to anyone who's been following Star Citizen lore. At number 4, we have Around the Verse. This week's ATV brings us more news and updates from the verse, drawing together the range of changes happening at CRG. The group system continues to be developed, removing the legacy Friends screen and replacing it with the new Mobiglass version of the interface. This is part of a wider update to the Comlink panel, allowing for multiple channels, roles, and spectrum integration to bring a wider range of chat functionality, and will allow for VoIP and FOIP channels to be used in the game. A new UI is being tested for party invites, chat invites, etc., hoping to bring them a little more in-world and immersive. The rental system for Arena Commander is progressing well and is almost ready for testing. Mock-ups show how the system will look, and it's looking fairly fleshed out in my opinion. Turrets continue to be developed, with one widely known issue with the aim assist being buggy under high latency situations being worked on. Some improvements for turret controls are being implemented to hopefully make life easier for both keyboard and mouse and HOTAS users alike. Hurston and its moons continue to be developed, with environments and biomes continuing to receive tweaks as we move towards release. The city of Lorville also sees work, with CRG scale testing the walls of the city to ensure that the feel is correct and it's the appropriate size. Hurston's weather systems also continue to improve, with wind being tested and the VFX team working to make it look and feel correct, such as debris flying through the wind. The 300i continues to receive work, looking slightly slimmer than in recent concepts. It's still in the concepting phase, but the design is looking very good. The Constellation Phoenix is also being built out, with the interior being worked on as we speak. The hot tub is nearly done, and we should see this ship release on time for 3.3. The Hammerhead receives work on its internal damage states, taking it to the final stages of the ship pipeline and nearing release. And that's all for ATV this week. Progress appears positive, though we don't get much look at progress on core tech mechanics that are key to this release. Hopefully the coming weeks will shed more light on progress towards these new features, and I'm eager to hear what you guys think in the comments below. At number 3, we have Reverse the Verse. This week's RTV features no actual content updates, but Jared and Jeremiah Lee chatting as Jared places a bounty on Jeremiah, encouraging citizens to hunt him down and kill him for a prize. It's an entertaining way to spend an hour, with Jared getting revenge on Jeremiah for the recent prank, but there's no actual news relating to the game development in the video, and Jared's not wearing the shark costume. At number 2, we have CRG events. This week, CRG detailed the plan for Gamescom 2948 and what they'll be up to during the event. This year they won't be presenting or running a booth as they're busy focusing on the game, but some of the team will be around to chat to citizens and host several Bar Citizen events in the evenings. Wednesday, Thursday and Saturday present opportunities for citizens to chat with CIG staff at bars around Cologne, but Friday hosts a special, exclusive Town Hall Q&A for all attendees of the event. If you find yourself at Gamescom this year, definitely check it out and let me know if there's any juicy details. And finally, at number 1, we have the community overview. The community continues to be irritated by the lack of roadmap or acknowledgement from CIG concerning the roadmap. That said, we see an ever-increasing number of large-scale events being organised in the verse, with players teaming up for FPS battles, racing around planets, or just exploring Yella. It's great to see the community beginning to experience fun, mass gameplay, and a vastly reduced number of players crashing out of the game. That's all from me for this week. I'd like to say a huge thank you to everyone who shared my content and helped in getting me over 100 subscribers. I couldn't have done it without you guys, and I'd love to hear down below if there's anything special I should do to mark the event. Like if you liked it, get subscribed and leave me a comment with your thoughts. I'll see you guys in next week's episode of Week in Review.